Hello and welcome to Rishabh Dhanuka Gaming. This is me, Rishabh Dhanuka, and today gonna talk about top 10 games of May 2022 that are releasing, that upcoming expected games of 2022. So let's start off this list and let's get right into the video. So the first game in our list is Trek to Yomi, and it's being developed by Flying Wild Hog and published by Devolvers Digital. It's be available on PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, and Series S and Series X. So it's basically a Ghost of Tsushima kind of game, but it's having a Kari filter on all time. Like it's having a black and white filter like the old movies, but it's quite a good experience because it's a isometric camera perspective. So it's basically 2.5D, but it's a side-scrolling action game. It's samurai fighting basically. If Ghost of Tsushima was a 2.5D game, it would be correct exactly that. It is pretty good gameplay in my experience as far as I've seen the gameplay reveal, but I will check out this game and let you know guys how much I like it. Next game that I want and I'm expecting to is Chronologist Rising. Chronologist Rising is a game releasing on May 10th, 2022, developed by Rabbit and Peer Studios and published by 505 Games. It will be available on PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series S, Series X, and Nintendo Switch. It's set in the Uden Chronicles universe, as you guys know, and it allows players to build a town and engage in fast-paced combat, positioning as a prelude to the upcoming Uden Chronicles 100 Heroes. This game will help players to tide the long wait for the upcoming JRPG, the spiritual successor to Konami's forgotten Sudan franchise. So let's see how this pans out and hope this game is better than most other games that are releasing by Konami. Next up, the third game that we're going to talk about is Salt and Sacrifice, and it's releasing on May 10th, 2022, and it's developed by Sky Studios and published by Sky Studios. It's in PC, PS4, and PS5. Unfortunately, it's not available on the Xbox, but it's a sequel to the Metroidvania Souls-like Salt and Sanctuary, which you have played, and it was free on Epic Games Store as well. So Salt and Sacrifice will let the players explore a dark and mysterious locations, beat terrible bosses, and hone their skills as they die their way to master the game and the mechanics itself. It was supposed to come out as a PlayStation exclusive, but it's coming out as a PlayStation exclusive on launch, but it will have a PC port to it. Next, We Were Here Forever is a game which is releasing on May 10th, 2022 by Total Mayhem Games and published by Total Mayhem Games itself. It's available on PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X. It's a puzzle solving game. Solving puzzles either alone or in co-op mode is a thing, which is the fourth installment of We Were Here franchise. This We Were Here Forever will help us find a way out of this mysterious, enormous prison that you find yourself in. You were abandoned, betrayed, and misled, and you have to find a way out of this damn place. It concept looks pretty exciting in my opinion, and the gameplay so far revealed is pretty good. So let's check out how this pans. The next game that we're gonna talk about is the the Sentinel Case, a Shijima story. The Sentinel Case, a Shijima story, is releasing date on May 12, 2022, published by Square Enix, and it's available on PC, PS4, PS5, and Nintendo Switch. Unfortunately, it's not available on Xbox. So it's based on the period drama from the third generation set in the different time periods, all connected by murders, and basically you have to find out who the killer is with the clues, and you have to transcend with the narration driven cinematic mystery game throughout. And I feel this is a good concept game and I think it will pan out very well. Next game that is coming up we are waiting all for it. It's Evil Dead the game. Evil Dead the game will release on May 13, 2022 by Boss Team Games, and it is published by Saber Interactive. It will be available on PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, and Nintendo Switch. So you play as a favorite character in the long run franchise of Evil Dead franchise, and it will be more horror, more grotesque. Let's see how it pans out. Next game to the list is Vampire the Masquerade Swan Song. It is a kind of a side story to the original Vampire the Masquerade, releasing on 17th of May 2022, developed by Big Bad Wolf, published by Blackbird Interactive, available on PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, Series S, and the Nintendo Switch. It will be a pretty exciting game in my opinion because I like the Masquerade Bloodline too, and I think this will be a fantastic release, and I hope the best for it. Next up, we are going to talk about the eighth game, which is Sniper Elite 5, which is one of my favorite series of shooting games, single player shooting games. It's releasing on May 26, 2022, developed by Rebellion Developments and published by Rebellion Developments. It will be available on PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series S, and X Series X. And it will be the fifth installment to the awesome, hard hitting Sniper Elite with more deadly, grotesque combat. And let's see how this pans out. Next up, this game will bring old memories from the 1980s. It's Pac-Man Museum, which will be releasing on May 27th developed by Bandai Namco Entertainment and published by Bandai Namco Entertainment on PC, PS4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch. This game will be a complete collection of all the classic Pac-Man games in 190 titles. Aside from having access to all the games, this collection allows you to design your own arcade basement, which will be pretty exciting in my opinion. Let's see how this pans out. Keon the Kangaroo. You might have heard of this game. This is a boxing game. It's developed by Tati Multimedia and published by Tati Multimedia. It will be available on PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series S, and Nintendo Switch. And the first installment of this game was released back in 2005. So let's see how this new reboot, remastered, or the series version of this game pans out. These all for this video. Hope you like this video. If you do like it, press the like button, do share it with your friends and family, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. We'll meet soon. Till then, peace out.